What's up everybody, Nate here from Out of the Basement, bringing you a brand new video. Today I'm going to be counting down the top 10 essential Black Series figures for new collectors. So recently we have been getting quite a few comments of people who are new to collecting Star Wars the Black Series, which is of course the 6-inch line of Star Wars action figures. So I thought I'd make a nice little list here of 10 and a couple honorable mention worthy figures that I think are absolutely essential for anyone that is starting out collecting the Black Series. So I really only have one particular rule for this video, and that is all of the figures I have listed in this upcoming video are available for retail price, either in store or online. I think it's important when starting out any collection that you definitely try before you get too deep into the line. And by that I mean, you don't want to start out going on Amazon buying your very first figure is Emperor Palpatine with the throne for $150. At least that's my philosophy. And also it's just my philosophy in general that when it comes to the Black Series, if you're patient, most of the time you're going to get every single figure you want at retail price. So without further ado, I've got a couple honorable mentions who are not available just yet, but will be coming back into the rotation very soon here in the line. So my very first honorable mention is the Gamorrean Guard, formerly a Target exclusive, now is going to be a fan channel exclusive. He is currently available for pre-order on all major toy retail websites, and it's easily one of my favorite Black Series figures of all time. He's got great articulation, great detail, looks awesome next to Jabba the Hutt. You can kind of sort of see him in the background right up there. But I'm super happy that this figure is coming back into the line because it was very hard to get when it first came out. And although it's not too terribly expensive on the aftermarket, especially now since the impending re-release has definitely lessened the value, still it's nice to just get it for exactly what most of us collectors paid for it a couple years ago. My next honorable mention is a figure that I can't really say the same for. This figure is extremely expensive still to this day, even with the impending re-release coming very soon, and I'm talking about Commander Wolf. An excellent figure who was once a GameStop exclusive, then went to like a Barnes & Noble's exclusive. He's kind of bounced all over the place. Currently on eBay, still to this day, he goes for like 50-60 bucks. Before the re-release was announced, you could easily be paying upwards of $100 for this particular figure. And I just think Commander Wolf, while of course from the neck down is on the old clone body, which leaves a lot to be desired, that photoreal head with the eye and the flat top and the removable helmet make this figure absolutely awesome, and a must-have clone for the collection. And again, he is available for pre-order right now at most online toy websites such as Big Bad Toy Store, Dorkside Toys, Entertainment Earth. And my final honorable mention is the former Best Buy exclusive, that is the Heavy Mandalorian. Another excellent figure that was released last year in 2019 that instantly sold out and became very hard to find. Definitely was pretty expensive on the aftermarket. So far, I've only seen him available for pre-order on Big Bad Toy Store, which is a great website for you new collectors out there if you're looking for a website. They're a little bit slow to ship their items out to you, but the packaging is always great and the shipping is super cheap. So this one appears to also be in a similar fate where it will just be a fan channel exclusive, which is great news because it's an excellent figure and I think it is essential for all Mandalorian displays. So now let's go ahead and get into the list. Realistically, this is in no particular order, but I went ahead and just put them in order anyways. Starting out at number 10 is Bespin Han Solo, who was recently released in the 40th anniversary Empire Strikes Back carded line and is an absolute banger of a figure. It's my personal favorite Han Solo figure. I think it features the best Harrison Ford likeness out of any Han Solo we've gotten so far in the Black Series. And of course, you need a Han Solo for your collection. And to go hand in hand with that, we also have Hoth Leia. You can't have Han Solo without Princess Leia, and Hoth Leia I think is easily the best figure of her so far. She's got some nice accessories, and you can either pick her up in the 40th Empire Strikes Back card back version, or you can still get her in her initial red and black box release for actually a little bit less than retail. I believe last time I looked, she was around $17 on Amazon. Now, of course, I don't have Endor Leia, so I can't speak to the quality of that figure just yet, but easily, Hoth Leia is my current favorite Princess Leia. Coming in at number 8, we've got a 2-pack. This is the Amazon exclusive Empire Strikes Back Chewbacca and C-3PO. So I absolutely love this 2-pack. I bought it initially when it was brand new at full retail price. It has since been on sale multiple times, which is shocking to me because I would have assumed every collector would have eaten this 2-pack up. First of all, you get the best Black Series Chewbacca in the line so far. The new Empire Strikes Back head is fantastic. And then, of course, you also get a C-3PO figure who you can actually dismantle and put him in the little net and put him on Chewbacca's back, just like in Empire Strikes Back. Now, of course, I would say the main downfall of this figure is that Chewbacca does not come with his bowcaster. However, it is movie accurate because at that point in the film, he is just using an E11 blaster. But if you didn't want to dismantle C-3PO, he also comes with separate arms and legs, and you can just have a nice, sort of dirtier C-3PO. Number 7 is an upcoming pre-order, but I didn't want to put this one on the honorable mentions because I absolutely love this figure. And of course, I'm talking about Mace Windu. This is a figure that I think was one of the earliest examples a few years ago of the Black Series really stepping up their game, especially with the photoreal technology and the slightly updated articulation on the Jedi body. He's got butterfly joints, he's got those deep single elbows, he has the double neck articulation, and of course, the photoreal likeness to Samuel L. Jackson is absolutely amazing. And this is a figure that I think is actually even better than the SH Figuarts version of the character. So far, I've only seen him available for pre-order on Entertainment Earth, but it is regular retail price and is supposed to be shipping here in January. Number 6 is a very recent release, and that is the Gaming Greats Scout Trooper. Now, I know this is a Scout Trooper that is specific to Jedi Fallen Order, but the other versions of the Scout Trooper are pretty expensive as of right now, unless you're looking to pre-order the Mandalorian version coming up with the sort of like remnant paint application. But with this particular figure, he comes with the harness that he has in the Jedi Fallen Order game and the Electro Staff. So if you like that look of the Scout Trooper, you've got that figure. But also, if you really wanted to, you could cut the harness off and then you just have a pretty accurate looking plain Scout Trooper. Now there is a little bit of sculpt variation between the two. Specifically, he's missing like the chest pouches on the Gaming Greats release. But I think overall that's a minor detail, especially if you are just looking to have a Scout Trooper as part of your collection. Number 5 is another 2-pack. This is another recent release. A 2-pack that was an absolute shock to me at how great it was, and I'm talking about the Dagobah Luke and Yoda 2-pack. I think the Dagobah Luke easily has the best photoreal likeness of Mark Hamill to date in the line, and that is including the Endor Luke, which recently released. You also get a more accurately scaled Yoda and a whole ton of accessories. Of course, you could pick up Dagobah Luke by himself on the Empire Strikes Back 40th Anniversary retro card, but with that version, you are missing out on all sorts of accessories and Yoda himself, which I think is a great figure in its own right. It's appropriately scaled. You've got 2 alternate heads for Yoda. You got a bunch of hands for Luke, the lightsaber, the blaster, the backpack. I think it is easily worth the price that it goes for, which is around $45. Number 4 is definitely another banger of an action figure, and that is the Beskar Mandalorian. Currently, this one is a little elusive to get, but he is available for pre-order on most major online toy retailer websites. Of course, he also has been popping up in stores as well. And you kind of have a number of different options for Beskar Mando. You can get the single release, or you could, if you're lucky, find the Target exclusive 2-pack, which also comes with a little statue of the child, as well as some more accessories and a removable helmet. I think either way, you're looking at a good time with that figure itself. And of course, it's the Mandalorian. You absolutely need to have him in the collection. And of course, with the Beskar being his longest running look so far, it's simple to see why you would need this version. Coming in at number 3, we're down to the wire here, folks. This is the Empire Strikes Back version of Darth Vader. The quintessential version of Darth Vader. Yes, the 40th anniversary release from a few years back was excellent, but they improved this figure in ways that most of us collectors had no idea they were actually going to do. Of course, it's based off of his Empire Strikes Back look, which is easily the most iconic version of Vader in my opinion. He's got some updated articulation. He has butterfly joints hidden in the armor. And of course, he just has a great imposing shelf presence. He's got a large cloth goods cape and skirt that just looks fantastic and is easily the best Darth Vader that you can get in your collection. And right now, he's still retail price. So get him while you can, because I'm sure that he will go out of print and then that value will definitely climb up. Coming in at number 2 is the brand new 2020 Stormtrooper. It's technically the Mandalorian Stormtrooper, but it is a plain white Stormtrooper with way more accurate movie details and way better articulation than the previous Stormtrooper, which we saw for 7 years in a row in a variety of colors and different flavors. This new version is an absolute marginal improvement. The helmet is more accurate. The articulation is a lot more natural. It has a pinless design, so you don't see any elbow or knee pins on the figure itself. Of course, if you wanted to, you could even spice it up a little bit and pick up that Incinerator Trooper, but you can't go wrong with just the classic white Stormtrooper. And unlike in the past, surprisingly, this Stormtrooper is still available even though it was released months ago. Back in the day, the plain white Stormtroopers used to go like that, and then you would be stuck either not having one or paying the aftermarket prices. So I'm happy that Hasbro seems to be learning to keep that plain white Stormtrooper in circulation. And finally, number 1, the most essential Black Series figure, although this list is in no particular order, but the most essential Black Series figure right now, in my personal opinion, is the Hoth Rebel Soldier. This is the best army builder we have seen in the Black Series to date. You have so many different options for how you want to pose this figure, how you want this figure to look. He comes with swappable faces. He also comes with goggles and a bandana if you want to completely cover the face. So you could easily get a mix of, like, I believe it was like 6 or 9 different looks for just the face alone, and that doesn't include which weapon you want to display him with. So that figure is an absolute banger. It's got great articulation, and of course it is from one of the most iconic scenes in Star Wars, that is the Battle of Hoth. You cannot go wrong with that figure. I hope Hasbro releases more like it in the future with other Rebel Troopers, because this figure is absolutely amazing. So there you go. There is my list for you new collectors out there. Of course, if any veterans have been watching this video, or anyone else, and you want to comment down below and list some other figures that you think are essential to the line, absolutely do so. I love talking with everyone about Star Wars in the comments down below. Of course, if you're new to the channel, we mostly talk about Star Wars The Black Series here. We do a talk show every single Friday called Figure It Out, where we talk about news, rumors, all sorts of goodies about the line itself. So if that sounds interesting to you, definitely hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like on it. It helps us out a lot. Of course, I'm Nate from Out of the Basement. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.